So the story with the Mustang continues. If you guys are not caught up to speed, allow me to catch you up. I recently bought a 2024 Mustang GT, and right after driving it off the lot, the car started misfiring and having some issues. Like, look at it, look at, you see how it slows down and starts breaking up? Didn't think much of it, so I brought it back to the dealership the next day, explained what was going on. They found a cracked spark plug on cylinders 5 and 7. They replaced it, they gave me the car back and said, you're good to go. Then I drove off the lot, and immediately after I floored it again, the same problem occurred. And once that happened, it was time for us to return the Mustang with the expectation of not knowing when we're gonna get it back. And that's where I left you guys off in the last video, and I'm here to update you guys. It's been about 5 days since I've last seen the car, and you guys came to the rescue in the comment section in the last video with the most overwhelming comment that I saw down below was that one of you seems to actually have experienced this problem before. What the cause was the piston coming up and slapping the spark plug, and that's what ends up cracking them. Now, assuming that everything that he said is true, I would suspect that I'm having the same problem because it seems like our issues are exactly the same. But Ford will not confirm nor deny anything. A lot of you guys were pretty quick off the rip to suggest that maybe it's a lemon type car, and I have to be very specific about how I word this for legal reasons, and I can't claim that it is a, because we don't know that yet, and there's a lot of complications that come into that. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we're gonna be dealing with here. Going off of what that one comment said, he had to return his car and they had to give him another one. But for us, we don't really have that luxury. I bought this car for Street Hunter because we have a brand new kit that we're supposed to be revealing at SEMA, and we don't have a lot of time. I needed that car and I needed it now, and that car specifically had the Brembos, had a manual transmission, and Recaro seats, which is all that I want, and there's really not that many of those cars out there. So if we end up having to return this car or they take it back, we're gonna deal with a whole different problem. So I talked to them on the phone, and they actually told me to come down to the Ford dealership and visit the car in the service center and talk with the techs who are actually working on the car. Okay, well sweet, yeah, if you don't mind, I'd love to come and look at it when it's on the lift. Just talk to the techs and just pick their brain a little bit.
Yeah, of course, man.
Okay. So that's exactly what I did. I went down to Ford to get some real answers myself. You know what's kind of crazy to say? I really miss the Mustang right now.
No, you don't.
I miss it. I miss it. I enjoyed the 20 minutes I had with it. It's a nice car.
It's not bad. I'll give it that. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt.
I'm playing the mind games with them right now. Gonna take the Ford to the Ford dealership to show my loyalty. Just kidding, I don't have loyalty, but I thought it'd be funny if I brought my Ford there. 'Cause I love Ford, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people who are like, Ford means
found on
road dead, or like found. Like,
this is the best truck.
I enjoy Ford, I really do. I have this Ford truck, I have zero complaints with it. We just got unlucky with our situation. But I was like, I'm gonna bring the Ford to the Ford deal. I'm not gonna roll up in the Porsche. I'm not gonna roll up in anything other than my Ford family.
You wanna butter them up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, we're all Ford guys here. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. That one comment from that guy is lingering in my head.
It has like 3,000 likes. It's probably the case, honestly.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It really has to be. For this problem to happen, something's causing the spark plugs to crack.
Yeah.
They're not just failing. The shoe fits so good with that description.
Yeah.
They told me to come back today to see the car. It should be on the lift. I'm hoping we get to speak with one of the guys that's working on it. And really the premise here, guys, is for me just to figure out what the to do. We need to get a car, so I'm really gonna try to determine here, is this gonna get purchased back by Ford? Are they gonna take it back? Or are they gonna tell me we need another week to diagnose this to really be sure? Because truth be told, I don't have another week to wait. We need to start this car if we're gonna make this Street Hunter Mustang by SEMA.
Look at that, there's a car for you right there.
Yeah, but I bet you it's not manual.
It's got Brembos.
Should I park in the VIP?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty VIP after what's been going on.
Yeah.
No, I won't. How much you guys asking for the Raptor?
That one we're $6 grand under MSRP.
So how much is it worth?
I don't know the exact sticker price on that one. If it's 94, I'll give it to you for 88.
Well, you guys owe me a car, so you want to take 60 grand off the top of that? Make
I'll
it 20?
get you a 23 Bronco Raptor for 10 grand under.
You guys already owe me a car. Give me a better deal than that.
You 10 grand.
Hold on, let's see. It's a 10 speed.
No, manuals are the hardest to find.
Manuals are the hardest to find.
Last one I saw was a couple months ago.
Oh.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going? A lot of things that sound exactly similar to what's happening to us. Like, I want to talk to them about, like, what do I do? I would like to also highlight the fact that this isn't anyone's fault. It's no dealership's fault at all because they just order the cars from Ford, and the dealerships aren't technically Ford. They just work for Ford. So I really want to express that I'm not angry with anyone. I'm not angry at a dealership, and there should be no reason why anyone down below should call out any dealership or anything like that, because that's not my intention. And even on Ford's behalf, if it is something that is wrong from the car, I'm pretty sure robots build Mustang GTs. They're not built by hand, and mistakes do happen, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Cars are machines with nuts and bolts and computers, and they don't always work. It's definitely unfortunate that a brand new car is having this issue, but I'm not angry or mad. I'm simply just making these videos to document this whole entire process because I've been making videos for 10 years and I've never come across any situation like this before.
Ford's having us chase a potential base engine problem, but that doesn't jive with me, because if it was a base engine problem, it would have too. Yeah. My thought process takes it probably more down the line of a delivery issue. If it's green and you're getting a lean cylinder misfire, and it'll also raise the cylinder temperature, it can overheat it and crack the, because it's lean misfiring. Okay. So those plates just start, they just glow. They get hot.
So do you think I could like go back there and look at the car and just film with it a little bit?
Yeah. Unfortunately, because of insurance, we can't put it back to
Oh, okay.
All right, so I was told I can't film my car back here at all, but we're here with it. Everything's back together, and this is about as much as I'm technically, from their standpoint, illegally allowed to film. They've checked for compression. They did leak down. Everything is checking out. They haven't found the problem.
Well,
that's
disheartening.
It's disheartening. I'm more disheartened in the fact that they wouldn't let us back there and film. They said that we couldn't film back there because of insurance reasons, and they were like pretty quick to try to shut that down. As you saw, I filmed the clip with the car, but the fact that I couldn't even film back there was a little, I don't know, feeling worse leaving than I did coming in. I really wanted to show you guys the car, but as you guys saw, they were really not for it, which I thought was weird, because originally my intention when I went there is I asked the day before if I could film with a technician to talk with him on camera. Originally when I asked, it was fine. And then when I went back in today, at the time they told me to be there to do that, the technician was gone and they didn't know when he'd be back. Don't know if that was pre-planned or not, but I really got the vibe they didn't want me filming at all back there. When the first day I went there, I was in the garage speaking with the tech, and then the second day they said I couldn't even be back there for insurance reasons and to film. I get the sense of the feeling that maybe they're walking on a little bit of eggshells there with me there, now them knowing that I'm the owner of that car and they don't want to get in trouble or anything. And again, this isn't it's no one's fault. I'm just trying to document the process, and now I'm big bummed because I don't think this is gonna get solved anytime soon. They seem to believe that maybe the spark plugs cracking has to be a fuel delivery issue, and that maybe the car is leaning out on cylinders 4 and 7 to where it's the point where it's getting so hot in those cylinders that it's cracking the porcelain. Now I'm like bummed. Now I want the Mustang. I did not want it, but now I'm like, oh, I just want my Mustang. Like, I want to drive my car. Oh. I guess the story continues. I'm kind of left feeling like I'm not sure what's gonna happen next. I approached the sensitive subject that is lemons, and he was pretty open about it, and he's just like, look, if a car is down for more than 30 days or comes back for the same problem more than 3 times in like 6 months, something loosely around those facts, Ford will do a buyback. We're kind of not anywhere near that threshold yet of them buying the car back or taking it back or returning it. If they can't figure out ultimately whatever the real problem is, they're just gonna yank an engine and put a new one in and hope that that fixes the problem. By the time you guys are watching this video, I'm in Japan. Like, at this exact moment when you're watching this, I'm in Japan, and I'm gonna be in Japan for about a week. So I'll keep you guys updated with the story. I'll keep you guys updated if they miraculously end up finding the issue, or if they end up pulling an engine out and putting it in. But right now, the whole talking to a dealership thing is kind of irrelevant. What's happening is now the dealership is just going straight to Ford, and Ford is handling and telling them what to do. I was kind of questioning, should I call the original dealer that I bought the car from? But they explained to me like they don't really have anything to do with it. This is a Ford factory warranty issue, and they're just the service centers who do the maintenances for them. I don't think we're in any realm yet of getting a new one, which now I'm posing the question, should I just go buy another one and get one that is at least manual, but give up Recaros and give up the Brembos just so we have a car so we can get on with our project? Some of you guys reached out and were like, I'll give you my car to do it on. I don't want to do that. It will take us months. You won't have a car for a while, or I just sit tight. And I think at this moment, just based on the thought of going and spending another $60,000 on another Mustang doesn't sound too appealing at the moment. How? Why ours? That's the question. Anyways, I wanted to make this video just to update you guys because there is so many comments in the last video, and clearly you guys are intrigued, as am I. Did we get the yellow special on this car, or did we not? The answer remains unknown. Rest assured, I will get to the bottom of it, and I will keep you guys updated with what ends up happening to this car, or another car, or the engine, or any of the possible outcomes. Do you have any comments about the Mustang?
The Mustang, who would expect this to happen? What a crazy turn of events. Every car so far. TJ, you must have did something. Did you summon something?
I must have bad juju.
You have bad juju right now. Like, this is actually worst case scenario. Actually.
Because how many engines have we gone through on BRZs?
Oh, I forgot.
Including Benedict's and mine, 4?
Yeah, 4.
Not a great track record.
TJ alone, probably like 62.
I've gone through a lot of engines in my life.
Oh, man.
Most recently,
Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
the RB26. All right, you guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace out, and keep moving forward.